In this episode of 10 Best Ones, we are going to check out the top 5 best 60-inch TVs in 2018. I made this list based on my personal opinion, and I tried to list them based on their price, quality, durability and more. If you want to see the price and find out more information about these 60-inch TVs, you can check out the links down in the description and the comment section below. Okay, so, let's get started with the video. At number 5, we have the Vizio D60 F3. The Vizio D60 F3 is a quality, 4K smart TV that would be a really good option for everyone who is looking for a TV that combines an attractive look with a fast response time and a low input lag without spending thousands of dollars. This unit is almost entirely made of plastic, but the build quality is quite decent, since it feels solid, while its color finish makes it look elegant and suitable for any home decor. In addition, its borders have an average thickness, but if you view it from the side, you may notice that the TV appear a little thick, which means that if you mount it on your wall, it may stick out a bit. At the bottom, positioned on each side, there are two sturdy feet that share the aesthetics of the TV, and according to most of the customers, they do support the cabinet quite well, so feel free to place the TV whenever you want. Moving on, the connection ports include an analog audio output, digital audio output, 3 HDMI ports, an Ethernet port, single USB port, a component shared with composite, and if you ask me, I think that they are sufficient. Speaking of the performance, this unit is powered by an octa-core processor and has a full-array LED backlight that will ensure a superior light uniformity since the LEDs will be evenly distributed across the entire screen. Moreover, D60 F3 will let you see clear visuals even from 176-degree horizontal and vertical angles, as well, and when we add into consideration the 1.07 billion supported colors, I'm more than sure that you will be satisfied having a TV of this caliber. I would also like to add that this unit has refresh rate of 60 Hz, which makes this TV suitable for sports and gaming, and most of the customers have reported us that the gaming experience is indeed entertaining. Finally, this TV supports Google Assistant and Amazon Alexa-enabled devices, which is really cool, since you can use your voice in order to control the TV. To conclude, the D60 F3 deserves your attention, and if you ever decide to purchase it, you will never regret that decision. Moving on, at number 4, we have the LG 60UJ 7700. The 60UJ 7700 was released a year ago, but even today, dozens of users are considering it as an attractive option, due to the fact that this TV looks beautiful, produces vibrant visuals and has an extremely responsive WebOS smart system that will definitely enhance your user experience. When you see this unit from the front, you can instantly notice the trim bezel along with the accented edges and the plastic feet which match the TV's metallic appearance, but except this, they are also doing a really good job in terms of support, so when seen as a whole, this TV does really look sleek. In addition, the connection ports are quite robust, and they include an RF connector, 4 HDMI inputs, 2 USB ports, an Ethernet port, 1 composite input shared with composite and an optical, so it seems like you will be equipped with everything needed. Now, let's have a closer look at its specs. This particular model supports HDR, Dolby Vision, and it is also compatible with other HDR formats such as HLG and HDR10, which is really cool due to the fact that the content you will have an opportunity to see will look indeed overwhelming. Moving on, the UJ 7700 has a refresh rate of 60 Hz, and uses many technologies of which the most notable are the true color accuracy, whose duty is to automatically correct the color distortions, so that the visuals would look amazing, but let's not forget the fact that this TV incorporates the IPS technology, which will offer you a clear sight from wide viewing angles, which is awesome. Speaking of the WebOS Smart TV features, the first thing I'd like you to know that this system will guarantee you a super smooth, and an extremely enjoyable user experience, since you will have an access to the most famous streaming services including Netflix, YouTube, Amazon, Showtime, Drama Fever, and the Sling TV. Finally, most of the customers claim that the apps are very responsive, and they were fairly impressed with the speed of switching between apps, which says a lot about the quality of this TV. Overall, 60UJ 7700 is worthy of considering, so check it out and assure yourself why are using impressed with its performance. Next up, at number 3, we have the Sony KD60X690E. The KD60X690E is currently among the best 60-inch TVs that you can find on the market, and the reason is fairly simple, since this TV gathers smart functionalities, HDR support, and an unmatchable contrast for its price range, so from the very beginning you already have a clue what can you expect from it. Design-wise, this model features an elegant, all-black plastic construction that does not feel or look cheap, which is therefore, quite normal for Sony because the manufacturer always tries its best to craft premium-looking devices. When you take a look at the borders, you can notice that they have an average thickness, while if you view it from an angle, the TV looks a bit thick, so it may stick out from your wall if you mount it. At the bottom, there is a sturdy, U-shaped stand with a matte finish that will effectively support the whole cabinet. However, you can also take an advantage of a 400 by 400 mm VESA mount if you require to save some space. Moreover, the connection options are composed of 3 HDMI ports, 3 USB 2.0 ports, a component and composite hybrid, single composite input and an Ethernet port, so you will be fine. When it comes to the performance, this TV employs a 4K X Reality Pro processing which will upscale the images to near 4K clarity with the intention to make visuals appear lifelike and exceptionally smooth. In addition, the dynamic contrast enhancer will be there for you to add more energy to the scenes you watch and boost the appearance of the blacks, while the Motion Flow XR technology will minimize the blur that may appear during the fast action sequences in sports and movies, which is awesome. Before we end, I'd like to inform you that this unit is running on the Opera TV software, which comes with the most famous streaming services which will offer you the hottest TV series available. However, some users have noted that they weren't satisfied with the app selection. To conclude, I strongly recommend you consider this product because it offers a great value for its cost. Moving on, at number 2, we have the LG 60 SJ8000. The LG 60 SJ8000 has received an enormous positive feedback from the users on the market, and after some research, we've concluded that this TV deserves its place into our list, so let's get straight to the point and reveal why you should consider this unit as your next purchase. Aesthetically speaking, this unit sports a thin, chrome-finished construction that is spread across the entire cabinet, and the curved stand is sturdy enough to keep the TV stay fixed in place, but of course, you will also have an option to mount it on your wall by taking an advantage of a 300 by 300 mm VESA mount. Furthermore, the connection ports include 4 HDMI ports, 3 USB ports, an audio line input, a digital optical audio output, an Ethernet port, a composite input, an RF input, and an RS-232C mini jack, so you will never face any difficulties in terms of expandability. Performance-wise, this unit has an impressive refresh rate of 120 Hz, which by default makes this TV suitable for watching sports, fast-paced movies, and even casual gaming, since it has a low input lag, so as you can see, this unit will suit your needs just fine. Moreover, according to LG, this unit employs a nano-cell display, and what's great about it is that it minimizes the reflections and produces deeper black levels that will be well defined even if you view from wide viewing angles. The second benefit is that the display drastically enhances the color accuracy and expands the color gamut, which means that the visuals you see will be indeed stunning. Another great thing about this unit is its active HDR support with Dolby Vision, as well as the integrated Harman Kardon audio system that will distribute a room-filling audio, but feel free to use your external speakers if you require a better audio quality, even though I doubt that you will. Last but not least, the smart features that are offered by this TV are quite usable and numerous. To be more precise, the WebOS platform has a straightforward interface, and according to most of the users, the apps are responsive, which is cool. Overall, the SJ8000 is a must-have option, and you will never regret your decision in case you purchase it. And finally, at number 1, we have the Sony XBR60X830F. The X830F is surely one of the best, if not the best 60-inch TV that you can find on the market, because of two reasons. The first is that it is a 2018 model, which by default means that comes with the latest technologies, while the second is its Triluminos display that will change the way you perceive how should a TV perform like. At the front, you can immediately notice that this TV has exceptionally thin, low-profile borders which will offer you an undistracted view of the content you watch, while on the back, there is an array of connection ports that consist of 2 HDMI ports, 2 USB 2.0 ports, 1 USB 3.0 port, single composite shared input, 1 composite shared input, an Ethernet port, an IR input, and a tuner. At the bottom, positioned on each side, there are the supportive feet that are made of a plastic, but they look really modern thanks to their metallic tone finish. In addition, the feet aside of their primary purpose, which is to keep the cabinet stable, will offer you two benefits. The first is that you can place a soundbar between them, while the second is they have a basic cable management, so for now, I don't have any remarks. Moving on, this unit performs really good as well. To be more precise, its Triluminos display does a highly effective job in producing vibrant and consistent colors, while the 4K HDR Super Bit Mapping technology will improve the colors even more, and I think that you will be impressed with the final result. I'd also like to mention that this unit is powered by the 4K HDR processor X1, that provides a real-time image processing, so that even the non-HDR content will be upscaled to a near 4K HDR quality. Finally, the X830F has a refresh rate of 120 Hz, and thanks to the MotionFlow XR960 technology, the screen will let you see fast-moving sequences while maintaining the clarity to the highest levels for your ultimate user experience. To conclude, I'd recommend you seriously take this TV into consideration, because it looks as good as it performs. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked this video. If this video was helpful to you, please remember to leave a like and subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this in the future, and if you have any questions related to these 60-inch TVs, you can leave a comment down below and I will get back to you as soon as I can.